What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. We just got a massive leak for the upcoming Avengers Doomsday, including details for the plot, the team, the lineups, and what's going on in the first half of the film. We're going to talk about where this leak came from. I, of course, will issue the normal spoiler warning when we talk about this kind of content at the channel. It's coming from a rather new Twitter scoopster who actually shared the conversation with his source via text. This has already been re-reported on in several editorials. We're going to cover it here for you in full, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button quickly, guys. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. Thanks to everyone who's been subbing lately and helped grow the channel. You guys are awesome, and if you haven't already, I would just kindly invite you to do so. It's the #1 thing you can do to support us here at the channel. It's free, it enters you for the giveaways, and if you want, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so first up, the normal spoiler warning. Guys, remember to take everything that doesn't come directly from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. However, and in the past, sometimes these anonymous Twitter scoopsters end up being accurate and revealing real details about the film. So in that sense, if this is in any way going to ruin your Avengers experience, if you're susceptible to that kind of thing, now would be the time to back out. Come back and see us. I'll see you in the next video. Okay, so these are the latest plot details revealed by the Twitter scoopster James Mac WL, who hasn't been around for a long time in the Marvel scoop game, but has been extremely active as of late with Avengers leaks. He actually shared the text message screenshots with whomever his source is who was talking about Avengers Doomsday, and these are the details that he revealed. Quote, some of the guys from the design team are working on the artwork related to the battle at X Mansion. There's a team headed there, and the title of the artwork is called Invincible Avengers. The mission is to try to resolve the incursion between the two worlds and also rescue Monica Rambeau. This team, along with other characters from that universe, will later protect Loki at the Citadel after discovering the TVA and Doom's plan. Basically, they are the protagonists of the movie and the most important characters, so to speak. He then continues by adding, this team includes Sam, Thor, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi, Scott Lang, Jennifer Walters, Yelena, Bucky, Bob, Bruce Banner, Shuri, M'Baku, Namor, and the Fantastic Four, who joined the mission because Doom kidnapped Franklin and took him to Universe X. Then he adds that John Walker, Ghost, Red Guardian stay behind in Earth 616, along with other characters to protect Earth from some kind of invasion that he doesn't know exactly what it is, but he heard about it around the workplace. He does know that the rest of the Thunderbolts, Wakanda, Talokan, and the Sorcerers, along with Wong, stay on Earth to defend it. Okay, so if this is all, again, correct, then we basically do have a rough roadmap of what the first act and a half might look like of this film. Basically, you'll have the Fantastic Four arriving on the 616 and linking with Yelena Belova and Bucky's new Avengers. They'll probably get filled in on what the Fantastic Four already know about the multiverse, etc., and what's going on with Doctor Doom. They'll then link with Captain America Sam Wilson's Avengers, which we know include the likes of Captain Marvel, and as I've already said before, as soon as Monica Rambeau went missing in a different dimension, there's a really good chance that SWORD has never stopped working on this, and it would only be a couple of degrees separation between SWORD to Wong to America Chavez for her to explain to them what's actually going on in the multiverse. Keep in mind, when the Fantastic Four ship arrives in that Thunderbolts post-credit scene, it's described as an extra-dimensional ship, as if the system knows how to label it and knows what that is. Then out of the Fantastic Four, the new Avengers, and Sam Wilson's Avengers, they'll carve out what's a major Invincible Avengers team and take off to rescue Monica Rambeau on that X-Men timeline that we here at the channel are now guessing is the 10,005 in Marvel's attempt to just put all of the Fox characters into one universe, where we're most likely seeing those set photo leaks where you've seen the Sentinels in the courtyard for Mansion X. That's where a huge fight will go down with the X-Men. That's our main A-Squad Avengers. Also, quick side note, when the Russos were doing Avengers Infinity War, they referred to what Captain America and Black Widow had going as the Secret Avengers, although technically they weren't really operating as an Avengers team. Well, they technically were operating as an Avengers team, just not using the name. The Russos referred to them as the Secret Avengers, and I think that's what's going on right here. They have this main Avengers team in Doomsday. They're referring to it as the Invincible Avengers. Then for the other half of this, we have this mystery invasion, which we're going to talk about in just a second, and it feels like maybe the B Squad, along with Wong, the Sorcerer Supreme, and what's left over at Kamartaj and Wakanda, Talokan, and some of these other Avengers will stay and deal with whatever that invasion is. I'm guessing that that invasion will also have something to do with Doctor Doom and will actually be his Doombots invading, and that's what they're fighting off. And the reason I think this is basically based on my theories due to the leaks, which I hate doing. I'd really rather craft theories here at the channel around what's going on in canon on the screen. But if Doctor Doom is using Sentinels, as he's been rumored to do in the X-Men timeline, it could be because his very own Doombots are busy invading the 616. And I guess I'm going to be the one who says it out loud, well, because I'm the only one speaking during this video. If it feels a little familiar that one team will head out into space to deal with Thanos, I mean Doctor Doom, head on while the other stays on Earth and protects it from an invasion, well, that's because you have seen that before, just can't remember where. Now, obviously, the other huge detail or bombshell here is the confirmation that Doctor Doom actually kidnaps Franklin Richards. If you paid attention to what the leaked post-credit scene for the Fantastic Four is supposed to be, it seems like they were insinuating that Doctor Doom holding an unconscious Franklin Richards as Sue Storm walks back into the room. So it felt like that may be the case, and we've even speculated that it may be Doctor Doom and Franklin Richards who are actually on board that Fantastic Four ship that showed up at the end of the Thunderbolts, although in that video I mentioned that I think it's a lot more likely the case that's actually the Fox Fantastic Four. But in any event, Doctor Doom with an infant Franklin Richards is extremely scary, because Franklin Richards is just so powerful that if Doom finds any way to tap into that, including letting Franklin Richards age up and think that he's his actual father, then having his power on his side is all he would need to defeat Loki, if he can tap into Franklin's power. Right now, it feels like he can't really be at the center of the multiverse as God Emperor Doom unless he takes out the God of Stories, Loki. And it also feels like Loki, at this point, is one of the most powerful beings we've seen with the way he can control time. He's basically outside of the multiverse. So Doom was going to have to acquire quite a bit of power in order to take him on, regardless of where he's at with his tech and sorcery when we're introduced to him, and Franklin Richards again would be all the power he would need. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down in the comments in reaction to any and all of the details included here. I'm all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. The next one is this month for Ironheart in just a couple of weeks, and then the Fantastic Four next month after that. We'll also do a couple of rounds of Fantastic Four ticket giveaways next week. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here, live with my voice and the winning comment shown on screen. So please be safe and vigilant out there, and if you should ever get any spam on YouTube of any kind, just report it directly to YouTube. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name AllFires. And while I would sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.